work. And I'm proud to say I was born and raised in Sydney's West. I'm a Westie. Grew up in South Wentworthville, went to Ringrose Primary, which I think we might have called Ringworms when I was a kid, then to Holroyd High. I won't tell you what we used to call that. But just like the people you're about to hear from in this DVD, I was the first person in my family to ever go to university. And until I did, I really didn't know much about it. My mum didn't finish high school because she had to work to support her brothers and sisters. My dad went to tech to become a draftsman. He ended up working with concrete. So no university in their history whatsoever, and not for my grandparents either. And you know what? For lots of people, that's fantastic. But this DVD is full of ideas about how to try something a bit different from what's around you, about trying university as a way to follow your dreams, or even using university as a way of opening up opportunities you'd never thought of. So please watch this with an open mind and enjoy it.
Oh, there's a shot from Corey Payne or Jason Riles. Play back to Payne. Payne, and he slams the ball over the line. Payne has scored. Continuing on, pouring into a huge gap as Corey Payne.
My name's Corey Payne. I grew up and currently still live in St John's Park, and I'm currently an NRL player for the Canterbury Bulldogs. Gone on and studied at the University of Sydney, completing a Bachelor of Commerce in Accounting and Commercial Law in 2007, and I'm currently studying a Master of Commerce in Entrepreneurship and Finance, also at the University of Sydney. So both of my parents, neither of them finished high school, let alone went on to university. My father has operated a small fruit and vegetable family run business for the last 40 years, which is based in the city, and my mum, she went on to become a hairdresser.
I grew up in Smithfield in Western Sydney. Lived in a 5-row house, went to the local public primary school, the local public high school. My dad was worked at the NRMA, my mum was a childcare worker.
I'm one of 3 siblings of Italian migrants. Dad arrived with a suitcase.
I grew up in southwestern Sydney in a place called Payne. My parents were migrants from Lebanon.
My dad decided that he was going to migrate to Australia, and he tells me now that the journey was really difficult. Over 500,000 of people died in the sea, like in the waters, while they were trying to, leave Vietnam and search for a better place.
I sometimes tell the story of my first day at university. The tutor came in and said, well, tell me a little bit about yourselves, and it went around the classroom and started with a girl saying, she was from Skeggs College, and then a boy from Riverview, then a boy from King's College, and a boy from Sydney Grammar. And it got to me, and I said, I'm Chris, I'm from St John's Park High School. I was the only public Western Sydney school represented in the room, and just for a fleeting second I wondered, well, maybe have I made the right choice here, am I going to fit in? But went on to do very well at university.
I know that there's a lot of people out there who didn't go to uni or don't go to uni and are successful. So I don't want to say, you need to go to uni to be successful, because that's not true. What I do believe is that if you do go to uni, you are given more opportunities.
I think university is one of the most enjoyable experiences of your life. I think it allows you to kind of do whatever you like with your life.
University study is open to anyone. Further study is something that can be achieved no matter where you come from, what your background is, how much money you got, whether your parents went to university or not.
Going to university, if you can, and you have the inclination, is very important, something you'll never regret.
There's a saying there that says you miss 100% of the shots you never take, and it's so true. You've got to put yourself out there, and you've got to be involved in things, and you just never know where these opportunities may take you. So, my best piece of advice, if someone's presenting an opportunity with you, take it. You never know where it's going to lead.